Thomas the Tank Engine, British icon, train. The Brenner era is what we found referred to season 17 to 21 as it was when the show got better after the CGI series was absolutely fucking terrible. So I ranked it. Enjoy, guys. Right, dudes, so ever since I did that video about watching the worst episodes of Thomas the Tank Engine, I've been on a massive CGI Thomas kick. So here I am today. I'm going to rank all of the Brenner era episodes and the movies because, I don't know, it might be cheating, but I don't give a shit. I've got all the episodes from season 17 to 21 here. I'm going to rank them. The tiers are really useful, obviously, that just goes without saying.
Not bad, I've seen worse.
Middle engine, I mean technically that should be the worst, but this isn't a classic series tier list, so we move.
Bad for my swerves.
Again, obviously, Daisy was big in the Brenner era. And
we'll take it to the harbour and dump it in the sea.
She was, what Bill and Ben said, okay, King of the Railway, so it's a bit shit. Not a fan. Probably the weakest Brenner era movie. It's the first one, so we let them off. It's going to go in bad for my swerves. Kevin's Cranky Friend, right. First Brenner era episode. I remember, I didn't watch it when it came out. I'm not actually the biggest fan of season 17, so we can just fire through these. But I watched this like a couple of years after it came out and thought, hang on a minute, this is better than it was. It shows promise, I need to keep up with it, and then I don't know, that was like around season 19 sort of time. Anyway, Kevin's Cranky Friend, where are we going to put him? It's serviceable. It's mid. Scruff's Makeover. Nah. Sorry, Lee Pressman. Not a fan. Wayward Winston, nice. Not bad, I've seen worse. Gordon Runs Dry, nice. Bit of realism. Fucking calm down, Caitlin, man. Not a fan. Going bad. Got that one we're going to take to the harbour and dump in the sea finally. Fucking steamy Stafford, man. Right out of the Miller era. And I will die on that hill. A lot of season 17 feels right out of the Miller era, but also a lot of it doesn't, and which we'll get to. Henry's Hero, nice. Writing really useful. What a banger. Luke's New Friend, yep, good. The Switch, fuck Not Now Charlie, no one cares about him. Lost Puff, mid or bad. The Thomas Way, yep, another one I went and watched about in 2014, I think. I can't remember when I first saw the Brenner era, but I was like, oh my god, it's Duck. Duck gets an episode. But it's not great. It's a 3 strikes formula episode at its heart, so it's going right in mid. Phantom Express, I used to like it. Not so much now. It can... bad for my swerves. These two, yep, that can go not bad, I've seen worse. Bill and Ben always light up an episode. Bill or Ben, now, all-timer in the CGI series for me. The only problem is, it reuses music from that fucking balloon episode. So whenever it starts, I'm like, shit, thanks, guys. You just reminded me of like the worst thing I've ever seen from this show. Well done. But yeah, Bill or Ben, nice. Very much like the Diesel, another all-timer of mine for some reason. That's just fun, I guess. But yeah, Bill or Ben, really useful. Oh, fucking dickhead, man. Get that bitch off my screen. Flynn, sorry, mate. You're going right at the bottom. No Snow for Thomas. Again, these Christmas episodes were like the only few I saw. I didn't really watch all of season 17 until like when the DVD came out, 2016. So, No Snow for Thomas, that can go in mid. It's serviceable. It's consistent with his character because he didn't want to wear a snowplow, which is always a bonus. I always like Santa's Little Engine. I've got a soft spot for that, so it can go not bad. I've seen worse. It's just fun seeing the fat cunt dressed as Santa fucking sliding down a hill. Missing Christmas Decks, nice. Comebacks later, he introduces Sydney, Diesel 10's in it. can go in good. Or not bad, I've seen worse. Frozen Turntable, no memory of that. In fact, I don't know, it's forgettable, so I'm going to put it in bad. Away from the Sea, nice. First use of the Brenner era flashbacks, which we all love. Flashback to Salty's Secret, obviously, it's an episode about him. I'm going to put it in not bad, I've seen worse, honestly. I quite like Away from the Sea. Porter's in it. He becomes a staple. Gone Fishing. Now, Harvey, I never realised that he only appeared in one episode in season 17 properly, and then one episode in season 21 to himself, like, about him. I never realised that until this year. I thought they did more with him in that arse end of season 17, but maybe it was just the marketing. Anyway, Gone Fishing, where's that going to go? Nah. Smelly Kipper, good fun. Yep, that can go mid. Afternoon Tea Express. Bit basic. We'll take it to the harbour and dump it in the sea. No more Mr. Nice Engine. Again, I'd always forget that I've seen it, even though I know I've seen it, so we're going to put it there. Thomas's Shortcut, nice. Nice, starting off the trope of branch line stories, which were pervasive throughout this era, but it's not the best. It's not great. Yeah, it just feels right out of the Millet era, so we're just gonna put it there. Teddy the Brave, now this, I never used to like this. You think, oh yeah, dinosaurs, so what? But this year, wow. Percy's character development, the dynamic with Gator, what else do I like? The music, apart from that fucking song at the end. It's just, yeah, Taylor the Brave, fucking right at the top. No, maybe Not Bad, I've seen worse, because there is better movies coming up. Okay, top of Not Bad, I've seen worse. Old Reliable Edward, again, another one I saw back in the day. I was like, okay, they're playing on old story ideas, but sort of expanding upon them. I like this. Just for that, Not Bad, I've seen worse. I really like Old Reliable Edward. Back in the day. Not So Slow Coaches, I think. Yeah. Good. Really good. Another good episode with Thomas, Annie and Clarabelle as the leads. Flatbeds of Fear. No, it has Henry screaming and going bad for my swerves. Disappearing Diesels, I like. It's perfectly mid. Fuck Signals Crossed. I don't know why Toby was in that. He's supposed to be old and wise, not scared of signals. Oh, look, it's Toad. Hello, Mr. Oliver. Right in Not Bad, I've seen worse. I fucking love CGI Toad. Just whenever he shows up on screen and speaks, it's like, I don't know, it's just nice to see. I love Toad. It went Duck in the Water and Duck in the Slip Coaches. Now, Duck in the Water, I used to group these two together when I was younger for whatever reason. But Duck in the Water's not great. So, sorry, Brenner. Duck in the Slip Coaches is way better though. Is that Thomas the Quarry Engine? Yep. Love the ending. It's fun. Go there. A lot of season 18 is going to be in the top two, I imagine. Thomas and the Emergency Cable, yep. That's up there. Grumpy Passenger, fucking hell, there's loads of great episodes here. Married on the Pipe, that can go like there. Missing Gator never resonated with me until this year when I actually understood Taylor the Brave, so that can go there. No Steam Without Coal, good fun, love a Bill and Ben ep, so yeah, Not Bad, I've seen worse. Spencer's VIP, not bad. It's a good ep. Throwback to Wrong Road, of course. Toad's Bright Idea, what a fucking episode, man. If you told someone in like 2011, oh, in 5 years' time, they're going to bring Toad the Brake Van back and pair him with some random new character from last year's movie. You're like, what? And it happened. What's this one? What's it called? Long Lost Friend. Again, never liked it until this year when Taylor the Brave actually clicked, so just going to put it there. Last Train for Christmas right at the fucking top. What an app. Duncan the Humbug, yeah, good. Didn't really vibe with it as much as I used to this year. Perfect Gift is sweet, so I can go there. Emily Saves the World is bad. Sorry. Whoever wrote that. Timothy the Rainbow Truck. Are Bill and Ben too mean-spirited in that app? I don't know, they're supposed to be little pricks, aren't they? Samson. Now, I used to like a few of the Samson episodes, specifically the one where this one, Samson Sent for Scrap. I used to think it was funny when I was like 13, or so. It's not great. It's so dumb. These are all just gonna go in these bottom tiers. Sorry, Samson, but I don't like you. Oh, now on the other hand, the adventure begins. Now, this is where it truly started 10 years ago. I saw people talking about it, and they brought back the old music. They were adapting Audrey stories. There was Black James, the coffee pot, fucking Glyn, the breakdown thing, cranes got faces. It's just awesome. It's just fucking brought my fandom out and turned me into a fucking 4-year-old when I was 13, apparently. So right at the top so far. They really upped the CGI game with like the way the animation looks in season 19. Like, and season 20 especially. Who's Jeffrey? First episode I watched live on TV. I remember fucking autistically clapping at the new theme tune. Who's Jeffrey though? Yeah, it's mid. I think Lee Pressman, my favourite CGI era writer, as we'll see. But yeah, Who's Jeffrey's not great. Truth About Toby, nice. It's alright. Got a good sort of message. Don't believe shit that people are spreading. Basically. Lost Property, yep, Helen Farrell, another great writer of the CGI series. That can go right at the top so far. Love that. Henry Spot's fucking Trouble, on the other hand.
Chicken pox is even scarier than rain!
Dickhead, man. Cranky Christmas, yep. Love it purely for vibes. Score's nice. No Place Like Home, yep. Nice. That's good. I like Victor and Kevin's dynamic. Strange cast, Victor, Kevin, Thomas and Emily. Wouldn't have expected those. The Beast of Sodor, used to like it, but it has Henry screaming, so it's going in the bottom. Again, it used to be funny for the Fat Controllers scenes, but nah, that's about it. He fell over and got chased by a bull. Now, Toad and the Whale, on the other hand, that was the first episode I watched when it, like, not leaked online, but someone from America posted it when the DVD released now. Right at the top. Fucking love Toad and the Whale, man. Oliver and Toad, Duck, set on the Little Western mostly. Serious. You know, the whale could die if they don't save it. It's wonderful. I love Toad and the Whale. Very important sheep. Now, I said this to Ollie not too long ago, that this episode, when I was on this episode, this is Wonky Whistle done well. Because obviously he has a hole in the back of his truck. He's not going fucking stopping every time to let the animals out. No. Stopping at it's just Wonky Whistle but with realism. Very important. A sheep can go in good. It can go like there. I do like it. Salty All at Sea. Salty's known for liking the sea, right? Apparently not. This episode said otherwise. That he's never been on a ship before, which kind of tracks because there's a bridge from the mainland. But anyway. Salty All at Sea, where are we putting that? It's alright, yep. Den and Dart. Again, 2 nothing characters getting an episode. That can go in good. I did like Den and Dart very much. Toby's in character. Helping Hero, nah. Okay, maybe bad for my swerve solely for the Nitrogen Era flashbacks. And the score, which is just had the same as Cranky Christmas. Slow Steven, yep, enjoyed that very much this time around. Steven is a wonderful character in the Brenner era. Wise old engine based on the rocket, wonderful. Love Steven. 2 Wheels good, yeah, that's kind of shit, isn't it? Reds versus Blues. Now, the irony of a football-themed episode of Thomas the Tank Engine coming out in the year when I was pretending to like football, 2016, is not lost on me. We're just going to put it in mid because it's not great, but I just like the irony of that. Best engine ever? Yeah, it's mid. Top of mid. It's alright. Philip episodes? People used to hate Philip. I never understood the hate from Philip. He's just like Thomas when he was younger, but in diesel form. And they even like draw parallel to that.
That little box cap can be very cheeky sometimes.
Yes, reminds me of a little tank engine who wanted to see the world.
nice. But yeah, wonderful parallel from The Adventure Begins. Philip, again, don't understand the hate, but yeah, they're bottom of good, top of mid. Again, this one has a little really useful engine cue, so it goes higher. Diesel's Ghostly Christmas. Now, I used to love it because obviously it was the first double-length Thomas the Tank Engine episode. It was based on A Christmas Carol. I used it as revision for my GCSEs. But yeah, it is mid. I don't like it as much as I used to. Thomas the Babysitter, yep, top tier. Top tier. Love that episode. Rocky Rescue, right at the bottom. Right out the fucking Miller era. I don't know how Brenner fucking approved that script. It is terrible. Like, I know it's a kid's show and everything, but like, there's so much better episodes here. Speaking of Other Side of the Mountain, it has Bertie's theme from the classic series. Not top tier. Put The Other Side of the Mountain like in the middle of good, because it has Bertie's theme. It's not a great episode. Vibes-wise it is, but No Help at All, again, has Down by the Docks from the classic series, so that can go in good, but Bill and Ben's story, just being out of their usual selves. Goodbye Fat Controller, always like that one, no qualms with it this time around. Nice ensemble piece. With the trains going on strike because they don't want the fat controller to leave. Nice. Well Bought of Rescue, yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? It's just run-of-the-mill Diesel plays a trick and then ends up saving the day. Storyline. Sodor's Legend of the fucking Lost Treasure, right at the top. Right at the top. What a movie. You've got John Hurt as the evil sailor who tries to blow Thomas up. You've got Robert Hartshorn delivering a banger score with the fucking City of Prague Orchestra for it. You've got the CGI is amazing, but yeah, Lost Treasure, top tier, best piece of Thomas the Tank Engine media from this century, no contest. Sydney Sings. Now let me just touch on it quickly. The Hartshorns left. Chris Renshaw joined to compose. Now I quite like his music. It has a different flavour to the Robert Hartshorn stuff. It's more sort of quite modern. But yeah, Sydney Sings, that can go in mid. It's Season 20 there are not going to be many bad episodes. These tiers are going to be severely lacking in the next two rounds. Toby's New Friend, yep, near the top. Love that. Feels like it's plucked right out of Season 3, especially that ending. Philip enjoyed the peace and quiet a little too loudly, and then it would go Parent Toby with Philip. Brenner, You Sly Dog. Love it, mate. Henry Gets the yeah, that can go in really useful, but love Henry Gets the Express. Varied cast, good score. Feels right out the Railway series, so yeah, really useful. Diesel and the Ducklings, yeah, it's shit. It's terrible. Bradford the Brake Van, fun concept, that can go like there. Saving Time, fuck Samson, but yeah, so it's a funny little episode when he ends up pulling like one truck to the dogs from the quarry. Dickhead, man, hate Samson. Ryan and Daisy, yep, Daisy's a fucking gem in this era. Right at the top. Pouty James, yeah, it's alright, go there. Blown Away. Now, I don't like the voice acting in this episode. Skiff Sky is like overacting for the kids a little bit. I'm scared! But other than that, yeah, it's not bad, is it? I've seen worse. The way she does it, yep, top tier. Love Daisy. Letter to Santa, it's got a flashback to Percy and Harold. It's a nice feel-good Christmas story, I'm going to put it there. Love Me Tender, yeah, it's overrated. They should have just left Donald and Douglas arguing in this one and not brought them back here, but we'll talk about that when we get there. So Love Me Tender, yeah, it's good. Very good, even. I'll put it behind Toad's Bright Idea. Railcar and the Coaches, yep, love that episode. Love the fact they based a whole episode on a throwaway piece of dialogue from 1961.
This is better, said Daisy. But whatever is that rubbish? The rubbish turned out to be Annie, Clarabelle and Henrietta, who were most offended. We won't stay here to be insulted, they fumed.
Mucking About, yes, fun, going there. I don't think any of these are going in mid. Which is Connor, yep, very good. Go about there. Behind Bradford, there we go. All in Vain, yep, not a favourite of mine.
What is it?
Nothing, James. Just a little scratch on your paintwork.
Oh, a scratch. A scratch? That isn't nothing. I can't pick up the mayor looking like this.
Love how James overreacts at a tiny little scratch in his paint and gets what's coming to him for that. Nice little episode. Just Helen Farrell, great writer from this era. Buckled tracks and bumpy trucks. Now, it's fun, but it's not great. It can go, like, it's mid. And Flynn is in it, so immediately loses. These three, fucking yes. Tit for tat. It's based on an Audrey story. Brenner's expanded it. They got that little ending where Bert winks to the...
They're actually very nice. They're even going to write about me in a book and show me off in moving pictures on the television too.
Don't be silly. That's never gonna happen.
He must be having you on.
But it did happen, didn't it?
It's just these 3 episodes, man. The first Audrey adapted story is in 20 years, and they did not disappoint. Right at the top. Rightfully so. Henry in the Dark, it's good, because Henry isn't being a scared little bitch in this episode. It's not bad at all. 3 Steam Engines gruff, now, yeah. I like the fact that it's the Farquhar trio, but it's not great, is it? It's not great. Fuck Hugo, pointless episodes, never liked them. Missing Breakdown Train, bit boring, so I'm going to put it in mid. Skiff and the Mermaid, that's like near the top. It's just funny. Yeah, the 23-year-old man just called the kid show funny. Fucking cry about it. And these two, especially this one, are fun as well, right at the top. Over the Hill, also funny. Old geezers racing, and they just end up complaining about the state of modern railways.
I was winning races before you were even a sketch on a drawing board, young Gordon.
Brilliant. Great race. Now, that really resonated with me this time, because the whole message of it is like, be yourself or whatever. I mean, I'm not relating to talking trains, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, that goes... I'd say like there. Tougher there. Springtime for Diesel, yep. Banger. Absolute banger. Most singular engine, yeah, it's good. It's good, yeah. Dowager Hat's Busy Day, right at the fucking top. Now, I call this the shitpost episode because it is. It's just Lee Pressman looking back and just taking the piss out of like the Sharon Miller era, and I'm all here for it. It's fucking awesome. Like,
Cakes? Hats? What next? Balloons?
Oh no!
This is absurd.
yeah, I love when it goes all a bit meta and they just ridicule the previous writers. Wonderful. Stuck in Gear, yes, mid, isn't it? I'm not a fan. Runaway Engine, yeah, it's funny.
It wasn't fair to leave it for me.
Not bad, I've seen worse. PA Problems, yep, that can go up here. Love that. It's good fun. Hasty Hannah, yeah, I remember like everyone, or was it just me? I don't remember, but it was like leaked early, the title of this episode, in like 2016, 2015 sort of time. I remember people being sort of excited about it, and then they held it back to season 21, and people didn't like it. The Cranky 2-parter, now I really like this. Maybe the first part more than the second, but yeah, a lot of 2-parters and shit like that in season 21. Unscheduled Stops, yeah, nice. Thomas's branch line-ups are always a hit. I forgot to mention also the surprise reveals at the end of these 2 episodes. And you got the big Mickey reveal at the end of the Cranky 2-parter, and then Bulgy shows up out of nowhere in Unscheduled Stops, which is cool. Anyway, back to yesterday, me. Philip's number. It's so stupid. It's so fucking cartoony. But it's not bad. It's got a nice ending. Yeah, you can go there. The fastest red engine on Sodor. Yeah, it's not great. The Crash is cool. James is well written, but yeah, it can go to the bottom, but not bad. I've seen worse. Fuck A Shed for Edward. It's a good episode on its own, but that ending, it still boils my fucking blood, so it can go there. Big Freeze, yeah, not bad. It's alright, I guess. And in the middle, yeah, it's a bit shit, you know. I'm a bit conflicted about Terrence Breaks the Ice because I enjoyed it this time around, but was it necessary? Fuck it, yeah, bottom and not bad, I've seen worse. I do quite like Terrence Breaks the Ice. Daisy's Perfect Christmas, I love some of the transitions in this episode, like the sort of crow flies and then it goes to like the Vicarstown and the Christmas tree gets moved and then they're at the search and rescue centre. It's just a good episode. It's just very good, right? I'll put it next to Love Me Tender because I do like Daisy's Perfect Christmas. And now we're on the final actual episode of the series, which is Confused Coaches. I love how they get rid of, I think is the phrase. I love how they stop Spencer and Gordon's rivalry and give it like a nice end. Because this is the final like canon proper episode before Blubber, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, it can go in there. Lastly, Journey Beyond Sodor. Now, I really enjoyed that film this time around. The scene where James goes, all right, this is very entertaining, but where's Thomas? And when he's just done with all the villain singing bullshit I like. It's dark, again, which was a nice change from The Great Race. The songs are good. I've had Somebody Has to Be the Favourite stuck in my head for the past 4 fucking days, and it won't get out. So Journey Beyond Sodor, where are we putting him? Just a good movie, but the bouncing leaves a lot to be desired. They should not be doing that. Yeah, Journey Beyond Sodor is above The Great Race. Right, yeah. So here's my ranking of the Brenner era. This era means a lot to me because it was sort of escapism back in the day when people used to be fucking arseholes. I mean, what else was I going to do? I didn't actually like football. Of course I was going to go home and like nerd out over, oh my god, they used Bertie's theme, or oh, this is a good episode, or oh, they've adapted Audrey stories for the first time after 20 years. And I don't see people talking about it enough. It's always the classics, oh, the hit era's bad. I am like the Brenner era's biggest defender, for real. So it's in touch with its roots, it's meta, it's well written, mostly. It references things from the books. More consistent with the locations in the books, like the Vicarstown Bridge and all that bullshit. They struck the right balance between like modernised sort of storytelling that kids will like and the sort of classic stuff that we adult freaks would like. So I hope you guys enjoyed my ranking of the Brenner era. Peace and love.